Leviticus chapters 18 and 19, Acts 5:15, 9:11. Leviticus 19:23. When you come into the land and plant any fruit tree there, first look upon its fruit as if it were uncircumcised. For 3 years it shall be uncircumcised for you. It may not be eaten. In the 4th year, however, all of its fruit shall be dedicated to the Lord in joyous celebration. In the 5th year, you may eat its fruit to increase the yield for you. I, the Lord, am your God. Leviticus chapters 18 and 19 give specifics as to why the new inhabitants had to wait 5 years to eat the land's produce. But the reason may astound you. First, here's a short list of some of the actions the Lord specifies are abominations and perverse and must be avoided. None of you shall approach a close relative for sexual intercourse. Not your mother, your father, your sisters, brothers, nieces, nephews, aunts, uncles, daughters, or sons-in-law. Also not your neighbor's wife or your friend's wife. A man must not have sexual relations with a man. You shall not have sexual relations with an animal. You shall not kill your children as a sacrifice. Do not defile yourselves by any of these things, because by them the nations I am driving out of your way have defiled themselves, and so the land has become defiled. The people, as well as the land they walked on, are defiled. You heard right. People can defile the land from which all human food is derived. We already know humans can mess up the environment through carbons and industrial waste and so on, but through our sins as well? Yes. And it cost 5 years of sustenance to restore the land. The good news is, it can be restored. And more good news, it works both ways. The good things humans do can increase the land's produce and be left on objects. Exodus 4:17, take the staff in your hand, with it you are to perform signs. Read the short book of Exodus and hear about all those amazing signs. Acts 19:11, so extraordinary were the mighty deeds God accomplished at the hands of Paul, that when face cloths or aprons that touched his skin were applied to the sick, their diseases left them, and evil spirits came out of some of them. Acts 5:15, thus they even carried the sick out into the streets and laid them on cots and mats, so that when Peter came by, at least his shadow might fall on one of them. Yes, good, faithful people can leave an imprint on objects and cause the land to be fruitful. Keep then my statutes and decrees, says the Lord, for the person who carries them out will find life through them.